Previously on the Call of the Flame.
Can I help you, sir?
I followed your father's path. He killed Ruadu, chieftain of the tribe of gods.
She's more... Your hand!
Fire!
You've cast a flame!
Since the death of Ruadu, his powers have left this world.
What's your name?
Turo.
I'm Colin.
I'm Iriklas. He's 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐿.
We accept your job offer, wizard man.
I have set you on a path for answers.
The Call of the Flame, an audio play. Chapter 3, Fire and Water, Part 1 of 2. In the stone keep of Wynland, before a mighty hearth, the council gathers to talk of matters of importance to King Mason. A name that carries no trace of the weight of his father, King 𝐂𝐴𝐿's name. For his legendary father's shadow is cast high, and all fear he will tower over the future of this bloodline to the end, as they spiral into mediocrity. Though his long table is filled with bounties of ripe fruit, red meat, and full glasses of wine, there is no taste present to sweeten the topics of late.
We better hope the 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐿 and the Wynland tribes remain at odds come winter, and don't think on retribution.
Many Magnir like me still fight. Many still carry Ruadu's torch. If it comes to blows with the orcs, we shall rally brave men under the red banner, and meet the enemy with burning swords, as we have always done.
Thank you, Lord Valadius. Lord Rybald, you do look anxious to speak.
Agreed. Your Highness, the sickness that has affected the countryside has not slowed. In fact, it has increased. Many villagers have resorted to enchanters to cure it, but they too have failed. They are calling it the Grave Pestilence, a Night's Plague all over.
The Night's Plague was made by enchanters. This one is believed to be natural.
Can it be cured?
We've tried. Many are...
If I may...
𝐿𝐿𝐿.
All of you, this is Master Sorcerer 𝐿𝐿𝐿. He has been sent here by the good will of the Elven Queen 𝐅𝐥𝐿.
My king, I am sorry I am late. I came in time to overhear this talk of pestilence. I have been around the world. I have advised many kings. When disease and death threaten their lands, they turn to me, always too late, for answers. And I gave them a solution. Give me your prisoners, thieves, criminals, those meant to be executed, and allow me to bargain with a higher power for the health and life of their people. Ruadu gave his power as he saw fit. The deep god always grants his, for a price. If you grant me your...
Thank you, Master 𝐿𝐿𝐿. I am relieved to hear that you're willing to lend us your talents as a servant of the deep god. But from the moment I could speak to this day, I prayed to the chieftain of gods. As does every soul in the Wynland Kingdom, as did my father King 𝐂𝐴𝐿, as will my son, Prince Eren. Though the chieftain of gods has fallen silent, the deep god will never take his place in worship.
My king, do you grant me a moment to speak to Master 𝐿𝐿𝐿 outside the chamber?
You may.
It is good to see you again.
What are you doing, 𝐿𝐿𝐿?
Exactly what Neradia sent me to do, what the Magnir failed to do. To make the world whole.
Easy does it, boy. You'll get used to it. The sea was made for humans, elves, and orcas, not for the dwarves, and yet here I stand.
Don't ask him about his swimming. 1, 2, 3. Your move, Bree.
Okay. Knights can move 3 pieces one way. And another at an angle.
Yes, pawns go one forward, rook goes in a straight line, magnirs go diagonal.
Then I'm moving my Magnir. To take your pawn.
Wow, way to expose your king. I'm just going to take my queen, who can move in any direction, and checkmate.
What? Oh, to hells with this bloody game.
You need to deliberate your moves, girl. Not send every piece one by one until you have nothing left.
Without the Magnir, the pieces were defenseless. Just like Gathland without Radu. Without real Magnir. But that's what we're doing, isn't it? Helping the Magnir so they can protect us all. Fixing Father's mistake.
We are about to make port in Ride's End.
That's still in the Wynland Kingdom. We're wanted people. We should be more careful.
Then we will blend right in. We won't be long.
On a shore south of the Wynland Kingdom, before the sea shared with its neighbors, lies a famous, or rather infamous, harbor. A rundown place, where a great deal of business is conducted over the table, and below it in shops of drink and other forms of relief.
Have you ever actually been here?
There are many harbors like this one. 𝐅𝐥𝐚𝐥𝐿, 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐿.
But have you ever made port here?
Well, not exactly. You've been to one pirate-friendly port. You've been to them all. I just need to find the man in charge.
Or woman.
Or a woman. Come on, dwarf. You too, boy.
It's Callan.
You're a soft boy. Perhaps some exposure to a place like this will harden you some.
Make you a man.
Perhaps not that. We'll come back here another day for that.
I'm ready to go. Come on then, show me something new.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where do you think you're going, girl?
With you? Where else?
Oh, we don't want that. Stay with York on the boat.
Wait, why not? I like to see this place.
Your only concern, child, is getting where you need to go. Without you, there is no voyage.
Not to mention payment for your safe transport. Remember that game we were playing? Well, think of yourself as the king, and me as the Magnir, 𝐿𝐴 your rook, and the boy as your knight.
Fear not. The queen can look after you, so don't worry your pretty head.
Your hair is longer than mine.
But it is not pretty.
They're correct. We will have to take care of that.
What do you mean we'll take care of that?
If you can conjure fire from your fingers, we need to cut your hair shorter.
Oh, is that why so many Magnir are bald? Or close to it?
You'll also need to stop playing with it while you talk, lest you want to set your head on fire.
Oh, sorry.
This is definitely a lot different from Wynhold. These men are huge. And the girls.
Don't talk to the girls. Trust us on this.
Or the men. Trust me on that one.
Just act natural.
Yes, but don't listen to any tempting offers or ask about the items on display. No eye contact.
And watch your pockets. Don't let anyone brush you. Children especially.
Yes. Oh, and stay near. If you look nervous like a newcomer, they will lure you away and kidnap you.
But act natural.
Yes, not like you're doing now. Do less of that.
Less what?
That, with your face. Don't do that anymore, understand?
I'm trying.
𝐿𝐴, grab us one of those. Do you see that fine establishment with the ladies and intimidating men? I wager that is where one would find the leader of this operation. I will meet you at the boat.
Be careful.
I'm always careful. That's why I'm doing this.
Come on, lad. After this, we get food.
Done.
Okay, how do I look?
Like someone safe from setting their own hair on fire. Hair can be used in 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐿 magic. You should throw it all overboard.
I can't even do Magnir magic. No matter how hard I try, Ow! What?
Don't practice here. We're on a wooden boat.
Then what am I to do, Turok? I'm changing. I feel like I'm growing in a cage too small for me. What will happen when we arrive in Balar? What if I fail because I can't summon fire?
I know little of magic, girl, but it is not a thing to be forced. When orcs sacrifice to the deep god, we call When magic happens is when the gods answer. This dead fire god, I know not how he works. How did you do it last time?
I was afraid for my life when my hand burnt that letter. I was still afraid when it spread.
You've been afraid other times and it never happened. And what else?
I also felt...
We are back.
We brought more food and a map.
Oh, thank you. I'm starving.
Take it. Here.
How was the market?
It was amazing. So many different peoples. Such strange goods. It's a shame we're leaving so soon.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad at least one of us saw it.
Where is the Elvan?
Oh, he said he'd meet us here.
You were both gone for a while.
Here he comes now.
And what sort of business were you conducting?
The kind that makes our voyage a safe one.
I have never seen voyages saфened with business.
And when we get to Berlar with dry hair and no wounds, you may trade me a bottle of wine for my secret.
Give me the basket, 𝐂𝐴𝐴𝐿. I'll take it below.
You should have complimented her hair.
Oh, is that what was different?
Yes, and you should have said something nice. The moment has passed. I weep for you, boy. I truly do.
Fire. Burning.
Bree,
Yes?
you're not trying to summon fire over deck with your hands hidden, are you?
No.
You will be able to practice soon.
This is not unlike an orc ship. A square sail, narrow body. You should employ shields to protect the hull from damage from land.
Like battle shields?
Yes, tied up in a row. We must stay clear of the open sea and stay close to land. The deep god's source of strength is the ocean. His servants are our enemy.
You know, my mother always told me orc ships are built to stay close to land, so they can spot villages to raid.
We spoke once of my allegiance, boy. I have none with the orcs.
You must have for a long time, though, if you know how to use a longship. Though I doubt your tribe did it for fishing or trading.
Any more questions and you will see that I am an excellent swimmer as well, as I abandon you.
I actually would like to see that.
Is there any way I can help?
With, what?
Taruk knows these sails. 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐿 has the strength for the oars. Iriklas knows his navigation. 𝐂𝐴𝐿, every night you train with Taruk with a sword. I can't practice with my abilities here. I want to help somehow.
Your time will come, Bree. But until then, you must be patient.
I'm not impatient.
That sounds like something an impatient person would say.
I worked in a tavern, orc. I'm not used to doing nothing all the time.
Then find something to occupy your mind. Like counting all the rocks you see on shore. Or the ships behind us in a pursuit like fashion. Oh!
Look! I just saw them. 2 ships.
Why are you all looking at me?
Elven man, tell us why there are 2 massive boats gaining on us.
It must be a coincidence. Another boat passing on by.
It's gaining on us. They are fast rowers, I can see.
Iriklas, what did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? Why does this have to be me?
What was that you were saying about safe passage and all that?
I gave him 2 pieces of gold in return for safe passage.
Safe passage?
Yes, protection. Like the toll of passage. Like the pirate code of the Eastern Elvi Islands. You people don't have that?
The sea is lawless. Who would have seen this coming?
I think you succeeded only in letting these corsairs know we have gold to spare.
But wait, their boat is bigger than ours. How is it faster?
Bigger sail, longer hull. Orc, the oars.
They will be upon us soon. Take up arms.
Never mind him. 𝐂𝐴𝐿, the oars.
Wait, you can't just shoot an arrow all the way from... Okay then, I guess you can.
There must be some way. Yes, on the map.
What?
Bree, get below, now!
There's a river to our left, just around the cliff. Those 3 rocks on the map. Do they look like the ones to our right there?
Well, yes, they do. And we just came from Dryden, northeast. What are you playing at?
We are unarmored and there are too many rocks. We can get ourselves trapped, and there are dangers unique to where the water and land meet.
Then we fight!
Get down!
Oh gods! The map!
Keep your head down.
No, the girl's right. Turn this boat left so that we slip right in between the rocks. Their boat is too big to follow. Almost there.
The water current is pulling us in!
The rocks! Hold on!
Are you okay?
Yes, please let go of me now.
We took a lot of damage.
We must keep rowing. They may know this river and try to catch us on foot.
Then we must make it to the other end.
The relentless mouth of the river gives way to calmer waters for the Voyagers, silent, until the chorus of crickets ushers in the veil of night.
You should put out the lantern, boy. I can see well in the dark.
Oh, you've been rowing for hours, man. Take rest.
I am fine.
Come on, Taruk. We need your energy. If those raiders were going to attack us by land, they would have already.
If I've been paying attention, this river curves west, in the direction we need to go to.
It can take us a little further. But your Magnir friend better pay. This boat is falling apart.
Callan, take the oars. Get some rest, all of you.
What is that?
Come now, call the sea to swear your fealty, but she rocks you, roving and sore. Though her salty kisses sting, still yet for her you sing. But why forgive all her treachery? Steer far from her sway. Break away, and you'll find me waiting on the shore. There in my arms you'll sleep. Give me your heart to keep. With me you will never go astray.
Hi.
Young
Taruk, Bree.
soldier to be, so fresh and still so green, yet to honor the blood of his line. Show your love and show your might, the reason that you fight, and join the ranks of your family tree.
Boy? What is this? Boy!
What's happening?
The boy has been taken overboard. I must save him.
You idiot! You'll die!
Dying is the last thing I'll do.
Whoa!
The Call of the Flame. Starring Bonnie Bogovich, Stephen Cumberworth, Jacob Williamson, Corey Borchers, Ash Williams, Zach Zathian Young, and Gary Gibbs II. For the full cast list and episode transcripts, please visit thecalloftheflame.com. This podcast was written and produced by 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐿, with music by Adam Halpin, with additional tracks by Stephen Cumberworth. Both can be found on Bandcamp. The Nixie song was written by Adam Halpin, lyrics by Nutty Reed Perez, performed by EVH. Sonoran speech by Megan Watson, editing by 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐿 and Sasha Bloor. Read the podcast description and follow us on our pages of media. Send a bird bearing the hashtag #COTFpodcast. Join our Discord to meet the cast and crew. But for bonus audio, music, and updates on the upcoming Book 2, visit patreon.com/The Call of the Flame. To ask us about sponsorship, send an electronic letter to thecalloftheflamepodcast@gmail.com. Gather around in 2 weeks for the next installment of our play. This has been a Magnia production. I am your narrator, George Hochter. We thank you all for listening.